We're the Eilen Jewell Band, and I'm Eilen Jewell, and this is Talk and Roll. Where'd you go last night with a rose in your hand? You were quite a sight in the road, I understand. Did you go see someone I know? Is she pretty? Do you think so? You didn't see who watched your way. You've no idea, do you, what you say? Say you'll be mine. Tell me one more lie, one last time before you say goodbye. The night wind weaves a high barren sound. My love sleeps beneath the bitter ground, and on his breast his cold hands hold in lonesome rest his sweet rose. Thank you. Well, it was kind of a circuitous route. I went first to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I went to college there. And after I graduated, I went to LA for a while, and I was busking there. And then I tried to go back home to Idaho, and wasn't really having a very good time because I couldn't really get a job, and I was very broke. And at that time, a friend of mine from New Mexico had moved out to the Berkshires in Massachusetts, and that's in the western part of the state. And for those of you who don't know, and she convinced me to move out there with her and live in her. She had a need for a roommate, and so I decided to do that. And then it was about 10 months later, I met Jason here in Boston. I was going in every weekend to do like open mics, and I needed like a real boot camp. I needed to make up for lost time because I didn't get into performing until much later. And well, I guess later. I was like 23 or something. And I just felt like I needed to really be immersed in a much bigger world than myself. So I don't think that would have been available in Santa Fe or Boise. And I think that they do have really good music coming out of there. It's just not I don't know. Boston has a lot of competition, and they really kick you in the pants, and they make sure that you are, if you're even going to get up on stage, you have to play your instrument. well.
Yeah. In California, 1.2, you said?
Yeah, L.A. Yeah, I was busking there. Yeah, it was about 7 years ago now. It was kind of a freak show. It was Venice Beach. So, yeah, there were like muscle men and people juggling chainsaws and stuff like that. This is called Rain Roll In.
1, 2, 3.
There's only one constant in this whole world. That's nothing ever stays the same. Someday my life will be over and no one will remember my name. That's alright, 'cause what's in a name? And who needs another one to memorize anyway? Make no fuss over my grave. Just plant something pretty and call it a day. Listen to the rain roll in. I don't feel like we gotta do nothing. Years go by and before too long, even the very last one is gone. The very last one is gone. Said it would always be good. If they did, they were just wrong. But I've loved it all, and I'll miss it when I'm gone. My life's been my art, and I've told it in my song. Let's just listen to the rain roll in. I don't feel like we gotta do nothing. The years go by, and before too long, even the very last one is gone. The very last one is gone. Thank you. That's the great Jerry Miller on electric guitar.
I'm Johnny. I am in the band. I am the bass player. This is Jerry Miller.
Yep, I'm in the band also.
Yep. And Jason. That's Jason.
That's Jason.
Hi. And he's in the band as well.
Well, I met Jason first, and that was at this weekly thing that we had a mutual friend named Dan Fram, who's in the Sacred Shakers too. But long before the Sacred Shakers, we both happened to know Dan, and he had a weekly thing going on at the Skellig. And he said that we should both come down, and we were both there at the same time, a few weekends in a row. And Jason convinced me to move to Boston, and said that if I moved to Boston, we could start a band together. And he already knew Johnny from the Tarbox Ramblers and the Spurs. And then Johnny kind of was the one who got us going with Jerry. And when we were ready to record Boundary County, our first record, Johnny said, well, you have to hire Jerry to do it. So then it just kind of stuck. We have, it's called the Sacred Shakers, and it's the four of us. We're like kind of the core band, and then there's four other people, a fiddle player and a banjo player who also sings, named Eric Royer. The fiddle player is named Dan Keller. He's on 2 of our records. And Dan Fram is a singer. And Greg Glassman, sorry. He played banjo on our first record too. So they're friends of ours. We play all gospel music all the time, and we have one record out. It came out last year?
Mm-hmm. Last summer.
Last summer, and we play around a bit, but not as often as we'd like to. Sea of Tears.
Sea of Tears.
It's an upbeat little ditty.
Where was it recorded?
It was recorded in Middleville Studios, which is North Reading. Our friend Chris Rival did the engineering for that. We just really liked them so much, we wanted to record them. And we do The Darkest Day by Loretta Lynn, and we also have a Loretta Lynn tribute band, so it made sense to kind of honor her in our latest release. Butcher Holler. We play in the Boston area. It's really just the four of us, but we masquerade as a different band. I'm Eilen Jewell, and this is my band, and this is Sea of Tears.
It's gonna be a sea of tears for me. It's gonna be a life of a misery. How many games will you make me play before you can give me the time of day? Act like I don't exist. What kind of love is this? You turned on me so suddenly. Now this is how it's gonna be. Well, it's gonna be a sea of tears for me. It's gonna be a life of misery. How many games will you make me play before you can give me the time of day? Yeah, it's gonna be a sea of tears for me. It's gonna be a life of misery. How many games will you make me play before you can give me the time of day? It's gonna be a sea of tears. It's gonna be a sea of tears. It's gonna be a sea of tears. Thank you.
We got rained on a lot last summer.
Broken Hearted, 'cause I really want
All I remember about that was that afterwards we hung out with Sarah Borges and her band. The band that Van Morrison was in before he was known as Van Morrison, called Them, they recorded this back in the early 60s. And this is one of my favorites that they do. We've only done it once before, so bear with us a bit. You guys ready? Walking along the road to Georgia, long road that's taking me back. Gonna live in the hills, far away in the hills, and I'm going
Sea of Tears was released on Tuesday, April 21st, Eilen Jewell's third recording effort. And it's on Signature Sounds in stores nationwide and across the globe.
EilenJewell.com. And I could spell Eilen Jewell, but people might not remember how to spell it. EIlenJewell. But if you type in Eileen or whatever, Elaine, it comes up anyway.
The
So
little text will appear right here.
right here,
Eilen Jewell.
EilenJewell.com.
The way I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's scrolling across the bottom.
There's a little bouncing ball. Oh, no, wait. There's not a bouncing ball.
When you're moving right up close to me, that's when I get the shakes all over me. Quivers down the backbone, I get the shakes in the knee bone, tremors in the thigh bone, shaking all over. Well, just the way that you say goodnight to me brings that feeling on inside of me. Quivers down the backbone, I get the shakes in the knee bone, tremors in the thigh bone, shaking all over. Quivers down the backbone, I get the shakes in the knee bone, tremors in the thigh bone, shaking all over. Yeah, you make it, shake it, and I know you like it, babe. Yeah, you make it, shake it, and I know I like it, babe. Shake, 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 baby. Shake, 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 baby. Jerry Miller, what can I say? Here's one of the first songs I ever wrote. So it's kind of fun to play it last. It's like coming full circle. Here's Blow It All Away. Thanks again to all of you for coming, and thanks to Patrick for doing the sound for us and hosting us, and thanks to Steve for doing the MCing. Such a great job. And Sarah and Peter again. Let's just keep driving, you and me. I like your soft voice and your pleasant company. We can pull each other out of this dusty little town. Make a new start somewhere, maybe settle down, maybe settle down. I wanna get me a mean little bite, black and chrome or anything you like. You can teach me how to ride it in style. Put it on the pike and head south a million miles, a million miles. I asked the wind as it blew on by what we should do, and it replied, blow it all away. Blow it all away. All these burdens needn't stay. I wanna fix up a rowboat for you. We could row it out at sunset, you know what we could do. Doesn't it feel like this is how it should be? These stars, these dreams, and you and me, you and me. I asked the wind as it blew on by what we should do, and it replied, blow it all away. Blow it all away. All these burdens needn't stay. Sometimes I feel like the world's on my back, like there's so much to lose and so much I lack. The truth is, the world's in my command. Way you love me, it's all in my hands. It's in my hands. I asked the wind as it blew on by what we should do, and it replied, blow it all away. Blow it all Thank you. We're gone for now, everyone. Come see us again sometime. We love you. Thank you, Sarah Levesque. Thank you, thank you.